Day 33, 11:27 a.m. Most of the housemates are in the bedroom. Brian is in the garden.
They're the bed people. Yeah, we sleep in bed all night, people. Right, Jim? Morning, son. We're going to do today. Someone in there. It's really embarrassing.
What are you laughing at? I heard you laughing at, son. What's wrong laughing at?
I was talking to my imaginary friend.
Is that me? Oh, so I'm squeezing some oats.
That was Jimmy there.
Oh, sorry, mate.
This is Big Brother. Would the most insightful housemate come to the diary room immediately?
Yeah, Rachel.
I'm the most insightful. I'm the most insightful. I've been waiting to get here for ages. Me, I've been waiting for ages. You two don't know nang. I know stuff about popular culture and youth culture and everything. You can't be insightful about nang, Carol. What are you insightful about?
Everything. Absolutely everything.
Everything. Excuse me.
I think you'll find you're blind, deaf and dumb in this area.
They probably don't want me, actually.
Yeah, that's what they're not letting me.
Oh, they are.
See, well, I'm going in the wrong.
Oh.
Oh, you're in.
Yeah. Everything has to be stopped. Yeah.
Right. Oh, interesting.
Carol, as the most insightful housemate, Big Brother has a few questions for you.
Okay.
In front of you are 7 sin bins, each representing one of the 7 deadly sins. Using the faces of your fellow housemates in front of you, you must decide which housemate is most guilty of each sin. For this week's shopping task, Big Brother will be testing how sinful these 7 housemates are. If these sinful housemates pass the task, then they will win the entire group a luxury shopping budget.
Great.
You must firstly decide which housemate is the most guilty of wrath. By wrath, Big Brother means the housemate who is the most angry, has the most arguments, and shouts the most.
Well, reluctantly, I think it's probably Charlie. She shouts at everything. Generally, she argues with lots of people. So, unfortunately, it's Charlie, as much as I love her.
You must now decide which housemate is the most guilty of sloth. By sloth, Big Brother means the housemate who sleeps the most, makes the least contribution in tasks, and spends the most time lounging around the house.
I think that probably has to be Laura. She does kind of just lounge around in that leopard dressing gown thing, which I don't think has been washed the entire time we've been here, and probably not since she's been away, so I think it's Laura.
You must now decide which housemate is most guilty of greed. By greed, Big Brother means the housemate who is most selfish and puts their own needs before those of their fellow housemates.
I think I'm going with Tracy, actually. If she doesn't get her tobacco, sod everybody else.
Apparently you're not insightful, Brian.
Oh, no.
You are. You're getting confused. You're very tall, so you have a good sight of everything.
Mate, you're a bit of everything.
What's that, am I, mate?
Tracy, are you insightful?
No.
I'm probably the most insightful person in the country.
Other things on my mind today.
I reckon.
Carol has decided Ziggy is the most gluttonous housemate and Liam the most lustful.
Carol, you must now decide which housemate is the most guilty of pride. By pride, Big Brother means the housemate who takes themselves the most seriously, is the most vain, and looks in the mirror more than any other housemate.
I think it must be Manda. But Manda wakes up in the morning, looks in the mirror, and I think spends the majority of the day in the mirror.
You must finally decide which housemate is the most guilty of envy. By envy, Big Brother means the housemate who desires possessions and qualities of their fellow housemates and spends their time envying other housemates instead of being content with themselves.
Actually quite an easy choice, really, I'm sad to say. I think it's Nikki. I think she desires to be like other people. And I do think that she wishes that she had other housemates' qualities sometimes.
Place her in the sin bin.
Sorry, people. Someone had to do it.
12:42 p.m. Some of the housemates are in the bedroom talking about children's names.
Who names their fucking kid Apple? Imagine going to school being called Apple. I'd rather be called Brooklyn than be called Apple.
Just call mine hot sauce.
I might call my daughter Donna Kebab.
Brian. Probably will, Brian.
What do you name it after a reason or the place you conceived?
The place you conceived.
Both then, really.
Wait, Brian, you could call
Mum's
it
bed.
a split Johnny or a back of the nightclub.
No, I think Mum's bed would be better.
Imagine the whole world watching your conception on Big Brother.
Jonathan, Carol, Tracy and Laura are in the living area, talking about Laura's dressing gown.
Where's the leopard?
I haven't got it on yet.
I think I'm going to suggest that it gets washed.
I say nothing!
Well, it's going to bloody walk off you if it has the chance. It'll escape.
How long have you been wearing a grey
I know
thing?
this has been washed about 2 or 3
How
times.
many days have you been wearing that grey thing?
About 6 weeks at least.
Has it been washed once?
6 weeks.
I think you should train it to get up for you, and then you wouldn't have to get out of
I
bed at all.
just think it's going to walk. I think it'll be scaling the bloody walls before the end of the week.
Yeah, but I done wash cups out of my desk. It doesn't really matter. It's only on me.
You do cooking in it.
Don't.
You do.
Well, you've been sweating
Yes,
in it.
so? What's that got to do with anything?
There's enough
You're
DNA
in
in
bed
it to
with it all
clone
day.
you with it.
I think it'd like to be
This was
washed.
CSR. You'd be able to clone
I
it.
could help you wash it.
I'm not going to wash it now for another 4 months. Please don't touch my dressing gown.
I wasn't dreaming of it. I think you'd look fabulous in that thing if it was clean.
I'm telling her, before the bloody thing walks off her back, wash it. Don't you agree?
Wash what?
The leopard.
Don't even start me off by going in there now. Because I've never seen her feet. Do you know what I mean? it's like the kettle calling somebody black.
One 12 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the bedroom.
Yeah, but how did you smoke 9 roll-ups?
How did I smoke 9 roll-ups, or how did we smoke 9 roll-ups?
Yeah, but I didn't smoke that many with you. I can promise you now I did not smoke
well,
that. You smoked one, and then I went to you smoked yours, and I took a few pulls, and then Brian sparked one, didn't you?
That was mine as well.
Right, yeah, and I shared my last one with all of you lot. I'll be honest with you now, if I knew that he smoked 9 roll-ups out there, then blind me, that must have been a bit long that.
Actually.
I don't want your tabs. I'm not trying
Whether
to
you
say I
want them or
want
not,
some of yours.
because you said to me that I smoked every one of yours, and I'm saying, how could I have
When
done
did I
that?
say that?
I remember being very drunk, and I looked over there, and you lot were always out, and I thought, good on you, guys, mate, because I'm saving mine for the rest. I've got 4 days to go. I remember thinking that clearly.
I didn't want any of your tabs. I'm not saying that. I'm just
Yeah, but
saying.
you're jumping to conclusions thinking that I think
That's
that.
how I got rid of the tabs. I've told you. And now you're
Exactly.
dealing with
No,
it.
but you went
I'm
to
not
me.
Bollocks.
No, I said to you, how did you smoke 9 rollers? And you had some of them. So I remember smoking.
I never said you
about 4
smoked 9
pulls on
roll-ups.
3
I
or
said
4 of your
I've had
roll-ups.
9 roll-ups. We've shared them.
I know, but that's why I'm asking. Obviously, because I'm wondering
Well, you've
how
asked,
you smoked
and
that
I've
many.
given you the answer, so that should be done now, shouldn't it?
Well, yeah, it is done.
That's done and that's case closed. I'm gonna get some kit now before Big Brother puts some fucking dog pound alarm on.
Don't let him bother you. You just got shit stirrers in there that laugh at it all. I don't think people should be laughing either.
No, really,
Troublemaking.
What's wrong with laughing? I think it's funny. I'm sorry.
This is Big Brother, with all housemates gather on the sofas
Yes.
in the living
I'm sorry. If
area.
I thought it was funny, I'm gonna
No, but
laugh.
it's like the other day you went, someone was jealous when you knew it was Vicky talking about Chanel, and you went, it's just they're jealous.
Oh,
That is just a terrible thing to say.
No, 'cause
and he
if
had
I
a
think-
heart attack, and I wouldn't even have told Nicky that because she would have fucking thought. I don't think so.
Oh, don't twist things up, Charlie.
You say that, though. You went
yeah,
to her.
yeah.
Don't shout at me. Don't shout at me.
No, because if Chanel was
I'm telling you now, don't
upset,
shout at
if
me.
Chanel was upset,
All
and I
right.
think,
Just walk
okay,
back.
no, because she's twisting
No, but
things.
the way-
Don't twist
I'm
things.
shouting, making an
Don't
audience,
twist
big
things
deal.
then on me, Charlie. Do not twist things
What
on
are
me.
you shouting?
Because you're twisting things on
You know
me.
what? Shut the door so I can talk to this idiot. Don't shout at me,
Come,
mate.
shut the
Don't
door,
shout in my
shut the
face, I'm telling you.
door. I can't handle my hangover.
I can't get out, you fucking stiff
It's not my fault you can't handle your drink, love.
I can handle my, you
Body
fucking
you.
scumbag. Because you're used to cider, you scummy gits.
Bored, you, all right?
Asshole!
She's like a bloody scratch record, bringing up something from what happened on Friday. She's such a bloody troublemaker.
You've only just noticed?
Oh.
She'll get a fucking sharp shock if she speaks to me like that.
She's not speaking to me like that either. She would get your finger at my face. I went, no, because you're not going to lie about me, Charlie. So that you can talk to everyone else like you want to talk to, but you're not going to lie about me at the end of the day.
Well, she had such a happy day yesterday. We have to pay the price at some point.
(1:20 p.m). Big Brother has gathered the housemates on the sofas in the living area.
We're all going to be friends in an hour.
Well, I'm not going to be friends with any of you now.
Insightful housemate Carol has received task instructions from Big Brother.
Right, we've got a little thing to do. I've got something
That looks boring.
can't show you.
No, that was amazing.
Right, all go listen to this.
Suppose.
This week's luxury shopping budget will rest safely on the shoulders of 7 sinful housemates. Earlier today, Carol chose 7 of her fellow housemates who she thought were the most guilty of one of the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, goody.
These 7 sinful housemates must absolve themselves of their sins by completing a series of individual tasks.
Me, Carol, I hope you chose me.
If
Fantastic.
4 or more of the 7 sinful housemates fail to pass their tasks and remain sinful, the group will fail the task and receive basic rations. If all 7 sinful housemates pass their tasks and absolve their sins, the group will be rewarded with a special party of sin and excess.
Oh, yes!
As if.
Sinful housemates. Carol decided that Laura was the housemate most guilty of sloth.
Yes!
And I'm going to fail it all on purpose.
By sloth, Big Brother means the housemate who sleeps the most, makes the least contribution in tasks, and spends the most time lounging around the house.
Oh.
I'm going to take it. I'm clearly skinnier than nurses, obviously not.
Come on.
I'll take it. This is Karen that said this. It doesn't matter.
Moving on.
Carol decided that Tracy was the housemate most guilty of greed.
Huh?
By greed, Big Brother means the housemate who is the most selfish and puts their own needs before those or their fellow housemates.
I would be that.
Carol decided that Ziggy was the housemate most guilty of gluttony.
Yes!
What's gluttony?
I can run with that.
Carol decided that Liam was the housemate most guilty of lust. Carol decided that Amanda was the housemate most guilty of pride. By pride, Big Brother means the housemate who takes themselves most seriously, is the most vain and looks in the mirror the most than any other housemate.
She took my place.
Well, no. You'll see why it wasn't Charlie in a moment.
Keep going.
Carol decided that Nikki was the housemate most guilty of envy. By envy, Big Brother means the housemate who desires the possessions and qualities of their fellow housemates and spends their time envying other housemates instead of being content with themselves.
Ryan, you should have got there, Bet. You should have got that.
Charlie,
Don't go the inside.
Carol decided that Charlie was the housemate most guilty of wrath. By wrath, Big Brother means the housemate is the most angry, has the most arguments and shouts the most. That is why she didn't get the vanity one.
We've got a good team,
The
actually.
pride.
You know I get both, so you can sit down.
I think it's very good. In terms of insightfulness, I think it was fairly insightful.
(1:43 p.m). Charlie and Nikki are at the smoking area.
I can't believe that I got this. I'm envious. I'm not envious.
What a cheek. I've envy of who?
Oh, the only thing she might be is maybe because I'm thinking about my weight a bit. Maybe I'm like, oh, I'd like to be a bit thinner.
And I'm not going to apologise to Brian because he should talk to me like that. I'm sorry. Do you know why that argument
Don't
just
call him
kicked off?
simple though and stuff. Not simple, but don't.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny, Nikki.
I'm just being
I'm
honest.
sad it's getting his nerves, but I know he ain't
I
because he's
know
more
you
intelligent
are,
than me.
but
I don't think he is
girls-
at all. He just gets on my nerves.
It does happen to play him.
Oh, definitely.
No, I'm not happy about being called envious.
Some of the housemates are in the living area.
today. Once again, Nikki's gone off on one. Her face. Envy. I'm not envious of anyone.
No.
Well.
No, but it's quite funny.
I couldn't think. I think it's hilarious. I couldn't think of anybody.
Is there a bowl there, please, darling? I'll mash this up. Can I mash it up with a little bit of vegetable oil?
What did I use? I used this.
Just a plastic bowl,
I thought possibly Brian, in terms of the lusting, because I think he possibly does, but he doesn't touch people all the time. He doesn't say provocative things. In fact, he'll check people on their language.
But it could have just as easily been Jerry, I suppose.
Yes. I mean, Jerry was...
It says funnier. It's more... Unfortunate wording, but OK.
Yeah. But I don't think Jerry...
What do I do with this?
Agreed. Well,
What does it mean again? What does it say?
Right, there was gluttony. And that had to go to Zig.
Yeah.
And so I asked them to try and clarify whether this was... Because I think greed is not just about food and things.
No,
it's other things.
no.
So how you get so off on one about tobacco and wanting your bit and wanting if there's a little bit of extra drink going and a little bit of extra drink and stuff like that.
Tea.
So tea and
glass that's knocking around or something.
Yeah, and so the sort of...
that's it. You're not greedy.
I thought out of this is going to have to be... There's going to be something people are going to have to do. I'm going to have to choose.
It's only tobacco.
Be careful
Thank you for choosing.
who I choose and stuff like that. And I thought you'd be well up for it.
Yeah, baby, thank you.
You'd probably think, greed? I'm probably the least greedy, least selfish person. But when it comes to backy...
Yeah, it's a different thing.
That's it.
When it comes to food, the most gluttonous is Ziggs.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It gives me something to do, Carol. So if we all pull together...
I think you'll well and truly be able to do it.
I'm a bit gutted I haven't got anything to do.
Thanks for your vote of confidence.
3:39 p.m. Liam, Laura and Brian are in the garden.
You're very assertive, aren't you? You're very... You put yourself out, you know what you want, you know what's got to be done.
Totally stubborn as a mule, man. I've never met anybody so stubborn in the whole of my life, like.
I am really stubborn.
Well, it's my opinion, and I'm not listening to you.
Serious, that's what I'm like, go. But at least I know that I'm very narrow-minded, and what I think never was ever going to change my mind.
Most of the housemates are in the living area. Earlier today, Carol was asked by Big Brother which housemate was most guilty of each of the 7 deadly sins. Carol chose Amanda as being the housemate most guilty of pride.
The most famous twins of the UK and sea sword.
No. We went about salt before that.
Seriously, I wasn't listening to your previous conversation.
It's so funny, Jerry. He was like, I don't get it. The most famous twins on sea
This is Big Brother. Would Amanda come to the diary room?
So proud.
Favoritism now!
No, I think they started the task.
I think it's starting the task.
They're starting the tasks.
This isn't my education. I told him, Sam, that it's discriminating against twins to invite you in.
And if you're not allowed to tell anyone, then don't.
I won't, yeah, promise.
Hello, Amanda.
Hi. What the hell's this? Please don't tell me that's a man behind you. You're scared. Hello.
Hello, Amanda.
Hey.
Amanda, as you know, Carol chose you as the proudest housemate.
Oh, yes, she did. I love this.
Amanda, the only way to absolve yourself of the sin of pride is to start taking yourself a bit less seriously. Stop worrying about the way you look and loosen up a bit.
Okay, let's go for it.
Amanda, underneath the black cloth is a costume. You must wear this costume for the duration of the task.
I love it. Okay, oh my God, Big Brother, I know it's going to be the worst of it, but never mind. You've got a picture. Do I want... Big Brother, this is not funny! Cringe. Oh God, I'm a hot dog. I love it. Oh my God, this is so funny. What if someone wants to eat me, Big Brother? Oh God, you little buggers. Oh no, you have not. Okay, Okay. Get changed. Big brother, this is so cosy. I feel like I'm in pyjamas. Oh, God, I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna love it. Dude, have you not provided me with my shoes?
Amanda, the proudest housemate, is free to wear their own shoes with the hot dog.
Okay. But you want to give me some hot... Wow, there's some steps in here I can try. Oh, it smells. Get me out. Stinks. Ah! I'm going to kill Carol. So funny.
Amanda, to clarify, you must wear the hot dog outfit until further notice.
Okay.
Amanda, you are now free to leave the diary room.
Okay. You can go. Oh, God. Big brother, I'm stuck. Oh, God. But I actually can't get up. I'm ready. Bye. Jesus Christ.
Amanda. There's got to be a sausage.
Oh, this is just great.
It says that I'm not allowed to look in the mirrors. Can you just move my hair up my face?
Oh, that's...
I never heard her calling out.
She's a hot dog. She's a hot dog.
I want to be a burger.
If I fall down, I can't get back up.
See, this is someone who is lusting.
No, exactly. I might give you a little corridor.
Get back up.
Give you a little corridor around all day.
4:14 p.m.
Do your makeup because I know you're not
Amanda, Carol and Sam are in the garden.
What we could actually do is we could paint her face red.
What?
And then you'd definitely look like a definite hot dog.
Most of the housemates are in the bedroom. Last night, as part of her birthday party, Charlie was given a bag of jelly beans, which she gave to Carol to hide.
Charlie, the bag of jelly beans.
Oh, where did they go?
What beans?
And where did she pop them?
Given quite a lot to me, mate.
No, she's got some stored.
She's got them stored. I put them in a big bag and she said she'd look after them and now she's doling them out to it, and all in sundry, just for the hell of it.
Yeah, that's what happened, isn't it?
I tell you a good thing about it. If you run around and bump into things, at least you won't get any more bruises. Because you're well padded.
Jonathan told them that you got jelly beans. Don't tell them now. Please don't. They're going to eat them.
Fuck off. All right? No, I've done stuff. Right, I'm not bothering anymore. It's all right, I'm going to take...
What are you telling me to fuck off for?
No, because I know why you've come out.
Can we have 5 each at least?
It just... I tell you what, that is going to be a task and a half.
Why? Why should it be such an issue? It's
It
food
was my
from last
point.
night.
I've been asked to keep them.
no
and
worries.
them.
Yeah, but can we? People were wanting them. Is there any chance we can have them?
Well, do you know what? Have the lot and do what you like. Because I can't be bothered anymore. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not keeping anything for anyone. I can't be bothered.
Who's your mate?
You can't do anything.
Oh, God, this has to send me off, Keith.
Oh.
They were my party beans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get them out and let's have them.
Carol, have you got any more of the beans?
Carol, there's nothing to, you know.
I'm not bothered. I don't want to know.
Fine, don't be bothered then. You know. We're all sitting there talking.
I've been asked, you see.
By who?
And
By
then
who?
Then what happened?
By who?
It's
Who
Charlie's
makes the
birthday.
decisions? Charlie's your
It
birthday.
was her
You say
party,
you allowed them.
her stuff.
Well, she's making the decision. She says she
Yeah,
wants them.
fine. Take them then. But
Carol,
don't go grumbling when you've got soddle.
Oh, Carol, don't be like that, babe.
There we go.
It was my party food.
Oh my God, there's shit
It was
loads.
my party and my party food.
It's me, I'm facing the right way.
Anymore.
Yeah, am I this end?
Laura does mind me.
Oh, this means my madness. Me, Charles.
It doesn't matter.
Ziggy asked who had the beans and Jonathan went, Carol's hid them.
I know who's got the beans.
Yeah, but that's why I ran out to tell you, because they were all going to want some.
You know, I gave you some because you've requested them, they're yours.
No,
do what you like. If you all want them, have
I can't believe they want them, but
do
Jonathan
I give a shit?
them.
I don't even eat the bloody thing.
But why Jonathan tell them? It's so annoying.
Well,
do you want some, girls?
Why? I don't give a shit, really. Get on with it. But it proves my point about gluttony. The first person running out to get them is Ziggy. So he can't not have anything. God, I hope you've got a really good task for him. Seriously.
5:05 p.m. Amanda has been a hot dog for 1 hour and 33 minutes.
Do you like that outfit now?
It's a bit cosy.
Cozy.
So funny. It's dead embarrassing now.
It's well funny, babe, but it's wicked. At least your pretty face is still coming through the hole.
No. You look dead different today, Charlie.
Who, me? Why?
Just like with your outfit and everything, it looks so cool.
Do I?
Jerry and Nikki are asleep in the bathroom. Some of the housemates are in the bedroom.
Do you?
No.
Why are you staring at it then?
I'm seeing how quickly you can finish it. So if it goes down, you can lie back with me.
Slowly.
This is Big Brother. Would Charlie come to the diary room?
Carol, my drink's on the cooker. I'll save it there till I come back.
Do what?
My drink's on the cooker. Thought I'd go in the diary room. Oh! The bloody...
Hello, Charlie. Take a seat.
Oh, what is that smell and smoke and everything? It's disgusting.
Charlie, as you know, Carol chose you as the most wrathful housemate.
I know. Tell me about it.
By wrathful, Big Brother means the housemate that argues the most, gets angry the most, and raises their voice the most.
Me? Okay, yeah.
Charlie, the only way to absolve yourself of the sin of wrath is to stop arguing, stop raising your voice, and to try and keep swearing to a minimum.
Okay. God. So I can't swear?
Charlie, you are not permitted to show anger to your fellow housemates. This includes arguing with and raising your voice to fellow housemates. You must not raise your voice in the house. This includes screaming. The only place you can raise your voice or show anger is the diary room.
Okay.
Big Brother will reveal if you have absolved yourself of the sin at the end of the task. Do you understand?
I understand. That's not fair. I went in an outfit. But I understand, Big Brother.
Charlie, in the red envelope on the chair are some instructions detailing the rules you must adhere to in order to pass the task and absolve yourself of your sin. Big Brother suggests you take these with you when you leave the diary room and study them. Charlie, Big Brother has provided you with a badge, clearly stating that you are the wrathful housemate.
Okay, I am wrathful. That's cool. I'm pleased with that. Yeah, thanks, Big Brother. I appreciate that. Very much.
At 8:17 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the bedroom. Ziggy has been called to the diary room.
Hello, Ziggy.
Hi.
Ziggy?
Yes.
You must now make your way to the room of gluttony. The room of gluttony is located through the front door in the vestibule area. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Ziggy, you may now leave the diary room and go immediately to the room of gluttony.
Got it.
This is Big Brother. Ziggy, you must not eat any of the food provided. Take a seat.
Ah, it's all my favourite foods. Wow. Good spread. Good spread. You've done well. Ziggy, you are the most gluttonous housemate. To pass your task and absolve yourself of this sin, you must show some self-restraint and ensure that you do not consume any of the food and drink in front of you until Big Brother decides to let you out of the room of gluttony. If the gluttonous housemate eats any of the food in the room of gluttony, their attempt at absolution will be deemed over. They will fail the task and they will incur one fail for the group. Big Brother. It's all my favourite foods. The prawns. Oh, I'm starving.
Is it worth the waiting for if we live till 84? All we
Take a
ever
seat,
get
Ziggy,
is growth.
and put your bib on.
Well, every day we say a prayer, will they change the bill of fare? Still we get the same old brew. Well, there's not a crust, not a crumb. Can we buy and can we beg? Can we borrow or catch? But there's nothing to stop us from getting our thrill when we all close our eyes and imagine food, boring food, hot sausage and mustard.
Can't smell it, got wrapping on.
While we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard. Boring.
Listen.
I told him that big table of foods. That's what
Not so good, but all my favourite foods.
No.
Donut.
He's not allowed to
I've
touch
got
it.
prawns, everything.
How long do you have to stay there?
I've got to stay in here for as long as they say. So it can be all night.
Are you not allowed to eat the food?
I'm allowed to touch it, but I'm not allowed to eat it. There's
Start
Dunkin'
touching
Donuts.
it. Oh, look at those nice donuts.
Are you not allowed to eat it?
He keeps on looking at me.
Yeah.
10:31 p.m. Ziggy has been in the room of gluttony for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
I'll just take it over.
Take them all over.
The rest of the housemates are in the living area.
I just said.
I know.
You're just like my fiance. It's just like being at home, Danny.
It's all right. Good.
It's not such a bad thing.
What's this?
Ready? Well, shoot, shoot, shoot it out. Shoot, shoot, shoot it out. Hi, my name is Sticky, and I like to eat. I eat your arms and fingers, and even eat your feet. Woo!
Come again.
Shoot, shoot, shoot it out. Shoot, shoot, shoot it out. Hi, my name is Sticky. I really like to eat. I eat your arms and fingers, and even eat your feet. Woo!
Fantastic lyrics.
Where are you going, babe? Where are you going? All right. I can't take their singing in my ears now. I'm sitting in there for a bit. Get my head in, man. What is a girl to do? Don't worry, give me a hug.
Fucking does my head in. It's doing my fucking head in, right?
If they see again, keep them away from me. I'm gonna go out there. I went to call your brother, didn't I? Siggy's are very greedy.
I'm being really horrible to everybody.
No, you're not at all. You're just having your day where you're maybe a week. You're going to be here longer than me. You need to face that.
Fuck off. What are we going to do when like one of us goes?
I know. Oh, blimey. You're the most sanest person. Because oh, this is just get. Oh.
True.
You know what I mean, babe?
Sneak your feet. Even when you're talking, I don't mean to be rude, but all I can think about is food, glorious food. Shoot, shoot, shoot-a-doo-wah, shoot, shoot, shoot-a-doo-wah.
Don't swear. Careful not to swear.
Oh, shut the door. No, no more. No more.
No, it's killing me.
They've done it about fucking 50 times.
It's killing me.
I've just swore. They've just made me swear. Oh, God. Charlie, sit down and relax.
12:17 a.m. Ziggy has been in the room of gluttony for 4 hours. Most of the housemates are in the bedroom.
I know, they need to put them in a room with loads of naked women and a tape, and then...
Well, me and Carrie had a thought. We think Liam might go in the caravan.
I said that.
And you might have to wait hand and foot on him.
That would be the perfect thing, that would, wouldn't it, really?
But then I said to Carrie, I don't know, because you've got your own task to do. So
that's my own task, because I can't be sloth anymore. I've got to do a job.
That's what I mean, you've got your own task.
That'd be so funny, I would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because he'd be taking the piss, saying stuff like, get me a scarier.
Hey,
and I'd have to pay him.
Outside now. Do it now.
There might actually foot massages. I just don't know what to do myself. I might just put my pyjamas on and go to bed.
This is Big Brother. Ziggy, you may now leave the room of gluttony.
Yay!
To clarify, it is against the rules for the gluttonous housemate to remove any food or drink from the room of gluttony, or for any other housemates to enter the room of gluttony. If either of these rules are now broken, then you will fail the task, remain sinful, and incur 1 fail for the group. You are free to discuss this task with your fellow housemates.
Yay!
Oh, I'm really proud of you.
Got it. One down, one down.
Brilliant.
Good boy.
So you get me
Got your beers there.
Brilliant.
Thank
And
you.
your supper.
We passed, yeah.
Yes.
Don't kiss hot dog, sorry.
Well done, mate.
Right, one down, 3 to go. Come on.
Yeah, one down, 3 to go. Let's do it.
I bet you were sicking now,
Oh, have a beer.
Yeah, I just want to bring it out, but he said I can't take anything away. So. Nice one.
12:38 a.m. Nikki, Tracy and Laura are in the bedroom.
So the door shut?
No, open it up.
Okay, thanks.
The rest of the housemates are in the living area.
Oh, for God's sake, it's a
Just
mob.
somebody get it for crying out loud, call yourself men or
Can you
mouse.
stop shouting, please? Oh, that would be very helpful that we did.
Somebody get the bird.
Look, it's not a bird, it's a bleeding moth.
It's blatantly a bird, you can see it's a bird. It's got
Don't it go in the bedroom?
It's an insect. It's an insect.
It's so obvious.
Have you seen that? It's as big as a crocodile.
It's an
really.
insect. It's not a bird. Insect.
Please
don't shout. Please don't shout. Everyone else
It's a cold-blooded
Just stop shouting. We'd like to pass this test.
Brian, you're so tall, you get it.
Ooh.
That's it.
Oh, I'm going to tell Carol.
Missed it.
I wanted to say that Laura's just said something to me that really didn't make me feel very good. She said, Liam said to me, "Oh, so you and Zach are properly together now?" And I said, "I don't know really, because I'm not sure." And then Laura said, "Into dating someone?" I said, "Oh yeah, he was kind of dating somebody, but it was just being out on a date and that was it." I goes, "It wasn't anything serious." I goes, "He told me yesterday." And Laura said, "Well, don't you think he'll look a bit stupid when he leaves the house and just gets straight back with her?" I was like, "No, because he wouldn't do that. And that's not what he would do, because he's not mean." And she was like, "Chanel, if you believe that, you must be the dumbest person in this house." And she's been saying really bitch stuff like, "Oh, well, Chanel, I think it's funny because you two are like a married couple." Married couple? I don't think so. I don't want to be like a married couple. I'm only 19.
Chanel, why do you think Laura is being like this?
I think Laura might have a game plan. She seems to be being very mean to Carol. And I think it's a bit strange how she suddenly started to like Liam after he won a lot of money. I hope that she is genuine though, because I really like the Welsh accent, and if it turned out she was being really mean all along, that'd put me off it and that'd be mean.
1:12 a.m. Some of the housemates are in the bedroom.
Always. Do you look scary in a hot dog? I'll just... Actually, yeah, that would be good.
Chanel and Ziggy are in the garden.
What?
What is Laura? Is there anything you said?
Liam said, oh, what's going on with you and Zach? Are you properly together? Like girlfriend, boyfriend type thing? And I was like, I'm not sure really, because I thought, I don't really want to,
It's none of their business, number one.
And I was like, I'm not sure really. And Laura said something like, oh, he was dating someone a week before he came in, and said, no, girls, went out on a few dates with one person, but that don't mean he's going to do anything. And she was like, oh, whatever, he will. She goes, if you think that he's not going to do anything, then you must be the dumbest person ever. Well, like, cheers.
That's so rude.
It is rude.
I feel like going into that bedroom.
Don't.
I'm not going to, but I really feel like going there. But I'm just having such a peaceful time without arguing. That I just feel like just going in and just giving a piece of my mind.
Well, to be honest, it's pissed me off what she said, because I think it was rude and I think it was mean about you that she would say that you would do that. But I just think to myself, I don't believe it, and you know it's not true as well, so what's the point in us even saying anything? Do you know what I mean?
Come here.
What? Don't do it again.
I was going to say we haven't let each other down yet, you know?
We're not gonna.
Or been in 100 smacks, and it's just not going to happen. And I said, you know, whatever happens.
I know it's not gonna happen.
So, even through all the shit we've been through in here.
3:30 a.m. Most of the housemates are in bed. Charlie is in the diary room.
I was just wondering, do you know how long that task goes on for and how long I'm going to have to wear this badge and not to be able to swear for or have arguments? Because I'm finding it very hard. Not that I want to argue or anything, but I'm finding it hard to keep swearing to a minimum. Because I don't realise I'm doing it sometimes, and then I just start doing it. I'm like, and it's like beep, 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 beep all the time. Oh, and I don't realise I'm doing it.
Have you learned anything from your task?
I've learned not to swear as much. Every time I go to swear, I go beep. And then if I go to say fuck or something, I hope this ain't... I'm allowed to say that in here, aren't I? Because they said I can say what I want in the diary room. But I just go to say beep or flipping hell and bloody hell and stuff like that, rather than fucking hell and B word, like, you know, and stuff like that. Like, not B-A-S-T-A-R-D, more like B-O-L-L-O-C-K-S. I think that's how you spell it, or whatever, X at the end, whatever. I don't say that no more, so I've learnt quite a bit.
How have you coped with not being able to be wrathful?
I've coped very well, I think, in the fact that I don't want to argue with anybody anyway, and they're staying out of my way, not like that, but mentally, so they don't do things to wind me up and bring out my angry side, very angry side. So they're not doing that, so I find no need to argue with them. But I'm finding it quite hard to keep swearing to a minimum, because everyone's like, stop swearing. I'm like, I'm not swearing, so I was about to act again then and stuff. Ow, god damn it, you hurt my leg and stuff. But I think swearing's the hardest part about it. The arguing I think would be fine, because I'm not that argumentative. I've only had about 3 arguments since I've been on this programme anyway, so it doesn't matter. But apart from that, yeah, it's been fine. I'm enjoying it.
Next up, Sharon Osbourne gets a shrink wrap.